All right, in today's video, I'm doing what I call the under the hoods. Look at one of my race cars. I have a lot of race cars over the years, and I thought it'd be cool to do like a little under the hood thing because I got to work on this car. So basically, a little history. Back in 2013, Team Associated released the RC10 Gold Pan kit. Is the first RC10 kit they released in many years. It was really highly sought after. But the RC vintage stuff wasn't as popular as it is now, which is kind of interesting. Well, the next year they released the 2014 kit, the RC10 Worlds car. It's one that has Brian Kinwald's paint scheme on the cover, comes with a self transmission, and so anyway, um, J Concepts, their older website, they used to have a section called the garage section. The garage section, I would do like product reviews, car builds, using their option parts, that kind of thing. So back in 2014, I worked with Team Associated, and they were nice enough to send me this car. Um, for the electronics, I worked with a company called Viper RC. They're no longer around. They soon became Macklin, a few years after that. Another company that was in their division is called Expert, which is the servo that I'm using in this car. I kept that in there, and I've been using their Viper electronics for many years. So I need to do some work on this, so I thought it'd be kind of cool just to take a look at this build. Again, I built this for that garage story, and it's no longer on the site. I can maybe try to add some pictures here as I talk over things, but I ran this car back in the 2014 Hobby Haven shootout. And actually I got this sticker from last year's shootout race, but originally I built this thing and they added a vintage class in 2014 and I ran it for the shootout, and it basically sat on my shelf as is for many years after that until like a year or two ago. We started running more vintage at Hobby Haven in Urbandale, and they got this bad boy out. So thought I would just take a quick look at it. So again, this is the J Concepts detonator body. I can put the part number in there later, but they still offer this body, but they've expanded to offer more bodies than this. And at the time, it was loaded with a lot of the option parts. They still have a lot of these parts in stock, and they've again released more as Team Associates released more vintage cars. But at the time, this one pretty much had everything you could buy. Like I said, I got to do a little work on it. So before I change it all, I thought it'd be kind of cool to take a look at it. So again, you can kind of see here, J Concepts offer these little thumb nuts that I use to hold the battery strap, and this is a carbon fiber battery strap as well. At one point, I had all J Concepts titanium and turnbuckles. I have broke one at one point and replaced them, and then I replaced the ball cups that came with the kit because for a reason they were a little weak, and I put these RPM ones that are a little better. Some people have upgraded them even more, but as you can see, it still has the Expert servo that I used back in the build in 2014. Still has the Viper speed control. Still has the Viper sensor motor. I think it's a 17.5 turn. I think if you can see it there, the 17.5 turn. But yeah, I mean, you can see there's still a lot of J Concept parts on there. We got these, you got these tubes here. You got their, honeycomb motor plate here. You got this top piece, which is carbon fiber. The shock towers are carbon fiber. They kind of reinforce it. It's kind of like their design style. They add a little bit of reinforcement to it. These front ones here, these diamond ones, these are also J Concepts. The shock tower, I believe, is J Concepts. These bell cranks, you can kind of see they're anodized aluminum, the J Concepts as well. So, at the time it was pretty tricked out, and they still offer a lot of this stuff on their website today. If you go to their vintage set, or if you search for their vintage collection, they still offer a lot of these parts. But yeah, I mean, I still drive this thing today. They offer now, let me set this down here. J Concepts now offers a couple new parts, which I'm going to put on here that they didn't have in 2014. So you can see the servo is held in there with just these, stock servo mounts, just some plastic nylon. J Concepts now offers, I think it was the B5 series. They started offering a servo mount where it goes over the servo to secure it in place. Well, they offer that now for the RC10 series. So I'm going to upgrade the stock ones to this. So again, that's going to make it a little different than that project build from 11 years ago. But thought I'd try putting this on there, and to keep it as I guess original as I can. I'll try to keep using these electronics. Of course, I'm sponsored by a lot of great companies, so I probably should run their equipment. But again, I'm trying to keep this more nostalgic to as when I built it back then. So I'm trying to use the same electronics. I have switched out the receiver to a newer one for Taba. The old one I had actually had a little antenna on it. That's why I have the tube still. But You know, I thought I'd try to keep it as original as I could. But yeah, I will put up this, excuse me, I will put in this server mount bracket, so I thought it'd be a little better. And again, they offered these silver turnbuckle kits back then. They're now discontinued, but they do offer black ones now. So I picked these up. These RC10 Worlds Fin Titanium turnbuckle set. So I got some new RPM ball cups. I'll basically build all these and upgrade upgrade all these links here with the new black turnbuckles, titanium turnbuckles. Like I said, I had one that I broke. I think I broke it one in the fall when it was really cold out or something. But anyway, otherwise it's been pretty rock solid. And um, you know, if you go to my YouTube channel, just search. Obviously if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, but if you go and search some of my race videos from Hobby Haven, you can see that these vintage cars, the way they're built with the rear motor and everything, they get around really well still. So they're definitely made for a track like Hobby Haven. And like I said, I've been racing this thing the last couple of years, and it's pretty dialed. Honestly, it's one of my better cars because of its rear motor, and it does really good on the track. But I was going to do a little maintenance on it, and I thought, let's get some video of it. Um, if you like this type of video where you're looking under the hood, I have a lot of project cars. I got at least probably 10 or a dozen that I built for J Concepts over the year. I could do more videos like this, and I could also, use my current race rides too. I won't try to give away a lot of my speed secrets, but definitely can, give you a little tour if you like these under the hood videos. So just make sure to like and comment and let me know what you guys think. All right, thanks for watching.